Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Doom Eternal. My name is Camel, and today I'm bringing you a full guide to the 5th mission, the Super Gore Nest. I'll show you where to get all of the goods, all of the secrets, all of the collectibles, how to complete all the exploration aspects of the mission, along with the combat ones and the challenges, and some extra stuff on the way. Now, if Doom Eternal content interests you, be sure to check out my other videos that I've already done. They can be found via the playlist down below in the description, where you can also find my social media links. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram after this video. And if you're looking for something specific throughout the level, timestamps can also be found in the description along with the comments. And I will admit, this is probably one of the most confusing levels or missions in Doom Eternal, and admittedly I struggled with this level, so I'm very glad I can help you guys out with this. For now though, let's get into the Super Gore Nest. First up, let's take a look at the mission challenges. We have Weaponslave, we have to acquire a weapon mod, we have a bloody secret, we have to complete both secret encounters, and we have War Pinkies. Perform 3 different glory kills on Pinkies. Now the first 2 will happen if you follow this guide anyway. The third one, however, is actually quite difficult, performing 3 different glory kills on Pinkies. I think throughout the level there's only 4 Pinkies, so at any point in the level when you encounter a Pinky, make sure to very slowly damage it down until it gets into a stagger state so you can perform a glory kill on it. Again, you have to perform 3 different glory kills. So take your time when you encounter a Pinky. If you miss this, it's going to be a real pain in the ass and you'll have to run the level again to complete this challenge. So with that challenge in mind, let's start the level. Right at the start of the level, when we come out of this building and over this train, we will find a Codex entry page. This is the entry page for the Hellgrowth Part 1. We have this lovely image and of course some lore on the Super Gore Nest. On the map, this Codex entry can be found right here again, right at the start of the level. From here, after we finish this first battle arena, we're going to enter this building, and across this gap there is another Codex entry. This is the Codex entry for the Hellgrowth Part 2. Of course, we have this lovely art and a lore entry on the Super Gore Nest. On the map, this Codex entry is found right where the Slayer is standing. From here, we're going to climb up these climb walls, which is right next to the Codex entry, and once we get up into this room, we will find a mod bot over in the corner. Be sure to grab that. Activating it will allow us to unlock a weapon modification for one of our weapons. On the map, this modbot is found right where the Slayer is currently located. Next up in this second battle arena, in this inside room, we're going to see there's a pink light and a green light above 2 shop fronts. In between them, there is a punchable wall. Punch through that, then we want to jump and dash out onto this fleshy thing where we can find an extra life. On the map, this extra life is found right here. Now once we jump on this thing and it lowers, a fleshy hole will open up in front of us and a fleshy hole will open up behind us. The one behind us contains a Pinky, which we can use to do this challenge. Now if we go back to the hole in the wall from where the Pinky came from, there are some rockets and a health pack, and this counts as a secret. Now this doesn't go towards any of the exploration stuff, it's just nice to find a secret every now and then. Now on the map, this is found right where the Slayer is currently standing. Now the other hole in the wall where the 2 zombies came out of, in here we can find a Praetor suit point. Be sure to grab that. It's nice to be given a coin for entering a hole for once. Then we want to run back to this gory room that we came from. Now we want to jump off this swing bar into this little area, but then turn around and there's an extra platform we can jump up into where we can find a lot of rockets, but also at the back there is a secret. Now this is the collectible toy for the soldier, the shield version. On the map, this toy is found right where the Slayer is standing. Believe me, it's here, I'm not toying around. Then from here, we'll drop down into this room. Now this room is really intense, as there is a buff totem that, as you would imagine, buffs all of the enemies. This is the first time we will encounter this in the game, and we need to destroy it as quickly as we can. Now, these little tubular things in the middle of the room will lift up, and we're going to need to enter these green portals as quickly as we can. As far as I can tell, they teleport you to random areas. As you can see, I was lucky there, and I got teleported to the bit with the totem and I smashed it. Smashing the totem will destroy it clearly, and therefore unbuff all of the demons. Now, if we run through the rest of the portals, one, we need to do this for the mission, but also in one of them, there is a Sentinel guard holding a Praetor suit point coin. we need to destroy the tentacles that pop up in front of him, and then of course grab that coin. If you get a different order to what I got, don't worry, all of the doors will stay open after you finish the encounter, so you can grab this Praetor suit point afterwards. Anyway, on the map, this Praetor suit point is located right where the Slayer is standing. Now once we've cleared this room, instead of going into the portal in the middle, we want to find the area that was unlocked that contains the secret encounter Gore Nest. On the map, this secret encounter Gore Nest is found right where the Slayer is standing. This area will open up once we clear the rest of the room. Now I would suggest using the ice bomb and the rocket launcher, as there is a Mancubus. You just want to ice bomb him and blast him with the rocket launcher. Actually, I think there's two Mancubi. Yeah, there are. Basically kill them as quickly as possible. Don't worry about ammo, don't worry about anything else, just take them down ASAP. I would also suggest not performing glory kills during secret encounters, as they take sweet precious time. Once you've done that, enter the portal in the middle and we will get the yellow Gore Key. Then from here we can run forward through the yellow fleshy teeth. And once here, we want to go left to the mission, but instead we're going to turn right onto this jump pad, which will take us up into this secret room where we can find a rune. Of course, activate this and unlock a rune of your choosing. On the map, this rune can be found right here where the Slayer is currently located. Further into the mission, when we come out into this huge arena, we can see there is a fleshy hole in the wall there. We want to jump down and smash through the cracked carapace. In here, we can find a secret, which is the cheat code for infinite ammunition. Of course, be sure to grab that. On the map, this cheat code is found right where the Slayer is standing in this kind of pipe area marked by the floppy disk. Later into the mission, we'll enter this room, and before dropping down the elevator shaft, we will see that there is an extra life up at the back. We want to jump off the monkey bar and grab that extra life. On the map, that extra life is found right where the extra life icon is above the Slayer. Once we drop down that elevator shaft, before dropping down the next one, over in the corner here, we will find that there is a Sentinel Crystal. Activate this to increase your health, armor, or ammunition, and possibly unlock a perk. On the map, let me be crystal clear, it's located right where the Slayer is standing, marked of course by the Sentinel Crystal icon. Now once we enter the control room, we're going to find ourselves in this area where we can see the Chaingun, which we'll get later on, but behind the Chaingun, there is a Codex page entry. This is the Codex page entry for the Super Gore Nest. This of course comes with a lovely picture and has a lore entry on the Super Gore Nest. On the map, the Super Gore Nest Codex entry can be found right where the Slayer is standing, marked of course by the Codex entry icon. Unlike the Plague, did you catch that? Further into the mission, when we enter this toxic area, we need to smash through there for the mission, but we want to jump down into this tunnel underneath it and come all the way around, jump up onto this little area where we can find a Sentinel Battery. Be sure to grab that to power up. On the map, the Sentinel Battery is found right where the Slayer is standing in all the green stuff. A little further on, we'll find this area, and if we can see over there on the grate, there is actually a Supercharge. We need to double jump and double dash across to this to pick this up. On the map, this Supercharge is found right where the Slayer is standing. Now once we get to this area, there's a lot going on. We need to jump into the middle bit and then jump across onto this little green waterfall here where we can find an extra life. On the map, the extra life is found right where the Slayer is standing, and once you grab that, you want to get out of the green stuff as quickly as possible back to the middle bit, where we can find the second secret encounter Gore Nest. Again, we have to fight a Mancubus, so to start with, I would suggest using the ice bomb and the rocket launcher. On the map, this Super Gore Nest is found right where the Slayer is standing. Now once we activate it, a Mancubus will spawn right behind us. Get your ice bomb and your rocket launcher ready, be sure to shoot grenades, just smash this guy as quickly as possible. Once you do that, immediately jump down to the green stuff below, get the plasma rifle out, and absolutely pump these guys as quick as you can. That's the fastest way I've found to do that, and it's pretty easy once you get the beat down. Then take the portal back up to the top, or not, because we're going to drop straight down into this little secret pipe area where we can find the collectible toy for the Revenant. On the map, this Revenant toy is found right here. We then want to take the portal back up to the middle where we jump onto this climb wall, climb up, and then turn back around and jump onto the second level at the top where we can find the red Gore Key. Now before we go too much further into the mission, we want to come out, turn left, and in this area that's just unlocked, we can find a Praetor suit point. Be sure to grab that. Now on the map, this is found right where the Slayer is standing, marked of course by the coin icon. From here, we're going to run into the next room and grab the Chaingun, where we'll fall through the floor, which isn't really an issue because we get to test it out and absolutely pump this bloke. On the map, the Chaingun is found just above where the Slayer is standing as we fell through the floor. From here, we're going to teleport back into the control room, and then this area will be opened. When we enter, to the left, we can find the Automap Station. Of course, activating this will reveal the rest of the map to us, not just the bits we've explored. Now on the map, this Automap Station is found right where the Slayer is currently located. From here, we're going to jump over this electrical pool, and we need to unlock that. We can do so by going behind it and pushing in the green skull. This will open the teeth, revealing the green portal, but don't go into it. We want to turn to the right instead through this doorway, which is now just opened, where we can find a mod bot. Of course, activating this will allow us to unlock a modification for one of our weapons. On the map, this mod bot is found right where the Slayer is standing, marked by the mod bot icon. Now this next battle arena we enter, we need to get to the back and to the top as quickly as possible, as there is a buff totem. Of course, we want to destroy that as soon as we can. When we drop down into this green hole here with that gaping maw, the Sarlacc pit, there will be an extra life. I didn't get footage of it because I forgot it was here, to be honest. But anyway, as we can see, it's marked by the extra life icon on the map right where the Slayer is. Be careful not to fall into the Sarlacc pit, by the way. Anyway, once you get that extra life and continue on, go onto this jump pad, and over on the left on that little island in the lava is the buff totem. Destroy it as soon as you can to make this fight a lot easier. Now once we destroy that and finish the fight, we come to this bit here. Now instead of jumping on the monkey bar just yet, turn to the right where there is a cracked wall we can punch through, revealing a secret and 50 armor. On the map, this armor is found right where the Slayer is. Now we can jump onto those monkey bars that are spinning around, jump and double dash across to this climb wall. Now this block to the left, we need to come around and punch the punch block to continue on with the mission. But before we do that, turn to the left where there is a Sentinel guard hiding with a Praetor suit point. Be sure to grab that. Now on the map, this is found right where the Slayer is currently located. Then we can continue on with the mission. Now after we get past this bit with all of the flaming spinning chains, we're going to turn to the right and jump onto this climb wall and climb up into this building. As soon as we get to the top, turn to the left where there is a Sentinel Battery. Be sure to grab that for maximum power. Now on the map, this Sentinel Battery is found right where the battery icon is. From here, instead of going through the green wall to continue on with the mission, we want to look out of the window in front of us, where we can see in the building across there is a secret. Now we need to use that spinning monkey bar to get there. This is kind of difficult. You just need to double jump and double dash. You just need good timing. That's basically it. Once you get over there, we will have found a secret, of course, which is the collectible album, the vinyl disc for Doom 3's main theme. On the map, this is found right where the Slayer is standing, marked by the vinyl icon, of course. Once we grab that, we can actually turn around and jump back onto that monkey bar and dash back into the building. It'll save you a lot of time if you can pull it off. As soon as we punch through this wall for the mission, we need to turn to the left where there is a rune. Be sure to activate this to unlock a rune of your choosing, of course. On the map, this rune is found right where the Slayer is standing, marked with the rune. Now further into the mission, this bit's a bit confusing. You need to drop down and then jump and dash onto this climb wall. Now there's a bunch of climb walls we need to jump onto in this area to continue on with the mission, but there is a little secret area to the left of the room that we need to get to. This is kind of easy. There's a bunch of different ways you can get here. You just need to get onto one of the climb walls and then in a position where you feel like you can jump across to this platform area where there is a Sentinel guard holding a Praetor suit point, which we're going to snatch off him like candy from a child. Not that I've ever done that. Now on the map, this is found right here in the back corner of this room. A little bit further on, we will come into this room. We need to turn to the right, smash through this wall where we'll pick up the blue Gore Key. The Gore Key representing everyone's moods right now. Quite blue. Anyway, now that we have this, we can continue on with the mission, opening up all the blue Gore gates. Now once we get to this tunnel filled with toxic waste, there will be tentacles popping out of the ground. Don't worry about fighting them, just continue on to the locked door where we'll have to fight a Mancubus. But yeah, fighting all the tentacles while standing in the toxic waste is just literally a waste of your time. Once we come out onto this bridge, we're going to go through this blue Gore gate, and then around the corner there is a secret. This is the collectible vinyl album for Wolf 3D, Wondering About My Loved Ones. And if you are wondering where to find it, it's right here on the map. So now we'll be back in the first battle arena area where there is this blue Gore Gate. Open it, jump into the launch pad, and then over in the corner of this building there is actually a secret that we need to jump into. Here we can find the collectible toy for the Mecha zombie. On the map, this Mecha zombie is found right here. And now that we have that, we need to jump back down into this central area and go up into the launch pad once again and come across into this building, which we need to do anyway to continue on with the mission. Anyway, further into this building, we'll drop down into this area where there's 50 armor, but there is also the Slayer Key. This is the purple key that we need to open the Slayer Gate. Be sure to grab this, which we'll get to in a minute. On the map, this Slayer Key is found right where the Slayer Key icon is and where the Slayer is currently standing. And right next to this Slayer Key in the corner, there is a Sentinel Battery. Grab this so you can unlock all the stuff on the Doom Fortress. Now this Sentinel Battery is found right here next to the Slayer Key. From here, we're going to drop back down into this huge battle arena. Now it's very important, once you finish this battle, do not continue on with the mission, and I'll see you at the end of the fight. So now that that fight's done, in the middle of the area, there is a Supercharge. You want to grab that if you haven't already. On the map, this Supercharge is found right here on this island in the middle of the battle arena. Now from here, we need to come onto these pipes in the middle, and at the back through a little tunnel, there is the Slayer Gate. On the map, the Slayer Gate is marked by the big purple circle. It's very hard to miss. However, this is the only opportunity that we have to do the Slayer Gate in this mission, as we need the Slayer Key to open the Slayer Gate, and if we continue on with the mission, we will not come back to this area. So once you do get the Slayer Key and drop back down into the arena after the fight, be sure to do the Slayer Gate immediately after that. Anyway, once that Slayer Gate has been completed, we'll be teleported back, the golden gore nest will explode, revealing an Empyrean Key. Of course, pick this up, as it's one of the 6 that we need to unlock the secret weapon, the Unmaker. Now on the map, the Empyrean Key is of course found right where the Slayer Gate is also located. Now that we've done all of that, we can continue on with the mission and open up that super gore nest. Now in terms of items and collectibles, everything's done. I just have some advice for the end of the mission. Once the heart has been exploded or whatever the hell happens there, we need to get out of this base as fast as possible. The longer you wait, the hallways slowly fill up with electricity and you'll die. This is basically a timed thing. If you don't do it quick enough, you will die. Now, while we are escaping, tentacles and demons of all kinds will be popping up in your way. Now, the traversal aspect of this is hard enough, and there's no point in killing any of the demons as we've already completed all of the combat challenges. So don't fight any of the demons that come up, just get out of there as quickly as you can. It'll be much easier that way. And once you do make it out in good time, boom, the mission is complete. Now if you followed this guide and you did all of the combat challenges, you will have completed the combat, the exploration, and the challenges. Now the 5 combat encounters is up to you. We've done the Slayer Gate and the 2 secret encounters, getting 10 weapon points. Now the mission challenges, getting a weapon mod and completing both secret encounters, will have been done if you followed this guide. And the Pinky Demon Glory Kill thing is up to you, although I gave you the best advice I could. Now in regards to exploration, we will have found every item on the mission, all 23 of them. The 2 mod bots, the 1 Sentinel Crystal, the 5 Praetor suit points, the 3 Codex pages, the 3 Sentinel batteries, the 2 runes, the 1 Empyrean Key, the 3 collectible toys, the 2 collectible albums, and the 1 cheat code. So congratulations, you did it. And the next thing we need to do is go to Mission 6, which is where I will see you next. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I've been Camel, and this has been my full walkthrough guide for Doom Eternal's Mission 5, the Super Gore Nest. I do hope this video helped you out, and if it did, you'll be very interested in checking out the other Doom Eternal videos that I've already done. Links to them can be found down in the description. Now, down there in the old description, you can also find my social media links. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and if you would like to support the channel in a more personal way, you can become a heroic patron on Patreon or a sponsor of the channel right here on YouTube. As I'm sure you know, all of my time and energy goes into making these videos that I create for you to enjoy, so your support is most genuinely appreciated and welcomed in any and all forms. Leave a like, leave a comment and subscribe, it all means the world to me. So thank you very much for watching, thank you for supporting the channel, and I will see you very shortly in the next video. I'll see you there soon. Until then, rip and tear until it is done.